Hi Scorpio, I'm Anisha. You can write to me at tarotbyanisha@gmail.com. You can also visit my website www.tarotbyanisha.com. And this is your monthly forecast for July 2014. Scorpios, we have three planets that are going to be majorly affecting you this month. We have a new moon in Cancer, we have Jupiter that is entering Leo, and then we have Saturn that is going direct in your sign. We have had Saturn in your sign since 2013, but this is a time when it starts going direct. So we begin this month with a new moon, and it's highlighting a part of your chart that has to do with long distance travel. It has to do with learning. Now, new moon over here is giving you an opportunity to connect with people on a wider frame. New moon is encouraging you to pick up any opportunities that you may have socially that are given to you, either through your network of friends, or it could be also through some bit of your professional network that exists. Now, this is a time where you should not just be circulating socially, but also professionally. It's a great time if you can reach out to your peers. You can travel if it's regarding work, if it's also regarding studies. It's a brilliant time to be doing so. A lot of group activities as well, and teamwork also is focused at this point of time. The new moon, however, could bring about some amount of restlessness in some of you, and you may have this urge to really travel. So it's a good time to be, for those of you who are seeking an adventure at this time, to maybe go on a nice adventurous trip, maybe water rafting or something that you've been wanting to do, little risky, which you have not had the time or the inclination to do earlier. This is a great time. I think it'll take care of the restlessness that is there. You may also feel philosophical and spiritual by, it could be a new philosophy that you have recently adapted in your life, or it could be just a newer perspective that you have, and you could be feeling quite reinvigorated by it. Mid-month, around the 17th, that is, we have Jupiter that is entering Leo, and it's entering into a part of your chart that is, it's a fantastic aspect. It speaks about public recognition. It speaks about a lot of professional kudos. It could be that for some of you who are working, are in jobs, you could have some form of a public recognition at your work, or you'll have a small promotion or accolades that could come your way. For those of you who are entrepreneurs, there could be some help from VIPs. There could be people who are more happy to give you those favors. So if there are any presentations, or if there are any pitches, or if there are any favors that need to get asked, this is a great time. The whole point of having this house highlighted, Scorpios, is this is not the time to be a shrinking violet. This is a time to be really putting your dancing shoes and be out, or to be really in your best corporate avatar and going out and cracking all those deals and making the best impression. You could be received quite well publicly as well. People would be quite willing to listen to you, and you will be quite comfortable and happy being the center of attention, or I think there could also be a sense of renewed confidence and a sort of a self-validation that people are paying attention to what it is that you're saying. In some cases, this aspect also indicates marriage. So some of you could be thinking seriously of getting married, and I think for those of you who are in a steady relationship, the bond will just deepen at this point of time. Now, towards the 23rd, we have Saturn that is going direct in your sign, and then again it focuses. It's been there since about a year and a half. You just have 6 more months to go, and I think it's done some phenomenal, brilliant work on you, Scorpios. You've managed to just sift or just separate the wheat from the chaff, and now you know what it is, or who it is that you can depend on, and what it is that you really want in life. There's a lot of clarity. I think a lot of sifting has happened, and this will carry on happening for you till about December 23rd. So a lot of you are, I think again there's a renewed sense of hope. There's a lot of self-confidence. So for earlier way, a lot of you could be seeking outwardly self-validation or approval. You will no longer be doing that. I think a lot of you are going to be pulling in that strength from within, and you're going to be looking internally more. So I think that's some brilliant work that Saturn has done for you. Also, certain patterns, certain habits that need to be left behind now. It's a great time that you can sort of start cutting loose of those. Saturn in this aspect also makes you at times look at not just how you look physically, externally, but also characteristically as to what is it that needs to get changed. Whether it can be as simple as that you're the serial or the or you're somebody who constantly procrastinates, and Saturn will come around and keep creating these situations wherein that you're forced to change that about you. And Saturn is all about change, and he's not going to rest till the time that you don't change. Saturn is going to keep working on you, Scorpions, till the time the sense of self becomes really, really strong. And by the time that Saturn finally leaves this part of your chart, that is around the end of December, you will be a very different person. I think you're going to be far, far more confident of yourself, of your capabilities, and a lot of clarity as to what it is that you want. So a great month, Scorpions, for you. Network as much as that you can right at beginning of the month. Try and expand your horizons as much as you can. And then, of course, mid-month onwards, it's just a brilliant and a beautiful aspect. It's been a pleasure speaking with you. I'll speak with you again next month. And thank you so much for watching.